Hey YouTube, this is Andrea here.
And the other Andrea, what's up?
Whoop whoop. So, welcome to the Big Happy Planner. Plan with me for October the 17th through the 23rd. Yay!
That was supposed to be a whistle, that sucked.
Yeah, do it again.
That still sucks.
Yeah, one more time.
There you go. You get air.
Get air. We're not the whistling family.
No, none of us can whistle.
So I got this pack of paper from Hobby Lobby when they had that sale, and I paid $4.50 for it.
It's adhesive paper.
And it turns out it's sticker paper.
That's what adhesive paper means.
That's what adhesive paper means. So I got scrap paper that is also adhesive paper.
And it's thick like cardstock.
It's very thick. Yeah, and heavy. Heavy little thing. Look at that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah. That kind of matches the washi you picked.
Yeah. Even that does.
Yeah.
So these are the washies we picked to select from. We may not use them all. Drea is not happy with the green one.
Nope.
But she picked these two. I picked these two. So we'll see what happens. And I might use that green.
Nope.
Excuse me. So let's get started. I'm going to pull out,
That one sheet.
yeah, this one, a couple of these.
No, just one. I'm kidding.
I'm going to pull out this one. And you'll notice my nails are not done. I took them off because it's time for a new set. So I may wait a couple of weeks before I do the next set.
Or she may wait an hour after this video.
That's so true. It's terrible, but it's true.
Yeah.
So I want to pick something that matches this. So we're going to use one or two of these life
Project
cards.
Life
Yeah, Project Life cards.
Ooh, I love the constellation.
Isn't
Big
that
Dipper.
pretty? I thought that was really pretty too.
Doesn't match, but it's pretty.
Well, it matches the green,
Yeah.
but not. Does
No.
no, not really.
Not
Ooh, this one does.
That one does.
Ooh, that would be pretty.
Yeah.
And maybe this underneath,
Yeah.
like that. This says, "Grow old along with me. The best is yet to be." That's sweet.
Yeah, if you're in love.
This one's pretty.
That one is pretty.
Ooh, would that be better?
It matches this almost completely.
It does. So maybe these two here. And what I cut off here, I'll put in here.
Yeah.
Or maybe this one here.
Okay.
Alright, so we got those. Look at that gold one, is pretty.
Yeah.
So if you have a bunch of Project Life cards that are not doing any projects for you, this is a good way to use them. Make them useful. So what I want to do first, I'll go ahead and work on this side. And I'm going to
Be mad at the airplane that's flying ahead.
the helicopter.
Helicopter.
I'm going to mark it here.
Flying machine.
I got my trusty dusty paper cutter out. They should come up with a name for these besides paper cutter.
They call them paper trimmers.
Paper trimmer. Have a trimmer of paper. And then do this one this way,
Sure.
like that. Mark this one first. So we had a really crazy day yesterday, which was Thursday. And I tell you, You guys have heard me talk about those crazy neighbors we have. And they finally did it. They burnt down their house. And we just were sitting there stunned when it happened. Because we couldn't believe
They burnt down their house.
they burned down their house. Not just a little minor fire, guys. We had 4
Fire trucks.
fire trucks here. Then,
3 police cars. 2 or 3 police cars. And like 20 plus firefighters.
yeah,
Plus the fire chief.
yeah. And then a whole bunch of the fire inspectors.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, this is major.
And the smoke was so bad it was blowing into the park. It was blowing into our yard.
Our house. And what was weird was my mother, I had just walked away from where I sit and read. And where I sit and read is next to my door because I'm a smoker, so I smoke outside of the door.
And because she gets entertainment because of the neighbors.
Yeah, so they entertain me. So I decided to set up a little table and chair, ashtray, and watch my neighbors.
Watch Jerry Springer
Yeah.
on crack.
Crack. Oh my goodness, this is so true. But I had just gotten up to go get a cup of coffee, and my mother comes down the hallway, and she says, there's smoke coming out of the roof of their house. I think they're burning something in their kitchen. And I was all like, oh Lord, same old, same old.
Yeah.
And then we get back down here with my coffee, and we're going to sit and chit-chat. And we see this billowing smoke just coming out of every orifice of that house that had a way out.
Which they had a busted back window in the back of the house. So there was lots of smoke coming from there.
Yeah. It was pretty bad.
It was terrifying.
Yeah. So, I was all like, oh, we better call 911. And I was trying to find my phone. And that didn't work out too well. But somebody else had already called. And that's when all the engines came up. I did record it. Not sure I want to put it on YouTube because I'm just not sure. I don't know if that... I think watching someone's house burn is kind of messed up, but I recorded it just in case the fire department wants to question us or anybody else.
For a witness statement.
For a witness statement, exactly. And I don't want to be saying, well, I heard this, this, and this, because that's just hearsay when they can hear it themselves.
Yeah.
Plus, when I read on my iPad, and it was sitting right there, and that's why I was all like, hey, I'm going to hit record. And there was nobody in the house, because you guys know it has no electricity, no water, no gas. So they don't, live in their house like normal people do. They just, they have a trailer or a camper thing outside, and they sleep in it. So, really not sure what that's about, but that's how they live. Yeah, I just don't understand. And I used to say all the time, I don't understand why people live like that. And
well, now they have to, so.
Yeah, but they're used to it, so it doesn't even matter.
Well, it matters, because the entire house on the inside was scorched, is what we heard today.
Yeah, that's right. There were some people that came by today, and I think it was other family members, and they said, they walked in, they said the whole entire house was scorched. So, that's that.
And me and my grandma were walking in the park earlier this morning, and we saw one of the rooms, and it was black.
Yeah.
It was completely black.
It was pretty horrible. Oh my God, when the guy got home, and
Yeah.
saw his house, because he wasn't even there when it happened. He was just laying on the ground, just crying. My heart was just bleeding for him. That was such a horrible, horrible sight. Because he had been, over the last at least 3 weeks,
Yeah.
he had been working so hard to get that house clean. He had 4 trailers of trash
And furniture.
and then he had
His roof fixed.
the roof fixed, right. I mean, he was really getting it together to fix it up. But
And then it burned down.
it's gone. And he was just on the ground, and I thought, holy crap, I just don't know if I could deal with that. That's awful.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
No, I don't even wish it on them, and they're, I just wouldn't wish it on them.
I wouldn't wish it on anybody.
I just wish they would have moved when they had the opportunity and the funds,
Yeah.
so they wouldn't have to be dealing with what they're dealing with now. Because I can't imagine. I mean, I think he was fixing it up so they could sell it, so they could move.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine how he feels. It's awful.
Now that there's no way he can sell it.
No, not as a home that is livable.
Yeah.
Well, I like that.
Oh, that's pretty.
I like that, and I like this. Pretty, pretty. So, say a little prayer
For our next door neighbors.
for our neighbors, yeah, because they need it. They need it so bad. See how thick that is.
I know.
Ooh. Okay, well, when you're putting on this paper, that's sticky, that sticks good.
Yeah, this is not removable mat.
No, it's not. So that happened yesterday, and boy, did that make us a nervous wreck inside our home, because the way that the smoke was burning and billowing out of the house, we just didn't know if it was going to like explode or even what caused it. We didn't even know what caused. We still don't know what caused it, but the scary part was just watching the flames and the smoke coming towards our house.
Yeah.
I was just like, please, God, whatever happens, don't let it explode.
Yeah.
Then the fire department,
There's people walking by.
they started wrapping the house in crime scene tape. I was all like, holy crap, what is going on now? So that means there was an investigation, and they have some doubts as to why the fire started.
And it's not livable.
Yeah, that's right. They told them they couldn't go back into the house.
However, our neighbors being our neighbors, the people they are, they cut down the tape and they
Went right back
went
in the
right
house.
back in
Yeah.
with all the smoke and debris.
Yeah. They didn't go in and sweep or mop or anything. They just went in.
Yeah.
Well, the fire department did come by today, parked in front of their house, and then left.
They probably knew they were gonna do that,
Maybe.
but they were gonna go back in.
Or maybe because the yellow tape was gone, they weren't sure if they were at the right house.
Maybe.
Terrible, huh?
Extremely.
I'm just glad it didn't happen when school let out.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? All those kids would have been all over the place.
Yeah.
we live next to a middle school.
And a park.
And a park. And kids, they just go everywhere.
During school.
After school.
During school.
Before school. So, just be glad it didn't happen while they were around, because... Oh, you know what kind of pissed me off? So the fire's going. This is before the fire department showed up. And some people were walking by, and I heard this guy say, well, you gotta stop it somehow. You gotta stop it from burning. And then he threw a rock through the front window. I was like, that feeds the fire. It doesn't stop the fire. You have to smother the fire.
Yeah.
You don't just throw a rock through a window. That gives it more oxygen to burn with.
Yeah.
So, and then he just walked off. Like he didn't do nothing. And I thought, why did she let him do that? Because she was standing right there.
Yeah.
And she just let him throw a rock through the window.
She being our next door neighbor.
Yeah. You know, she was there when it started. And she was telling oh my God, this is how crazy my neighbor is. She was telling the fire department guys that her grandfather had buried dynamite in one of the bedrooms. You could imagine the fire department guys were probably like, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So, that was real nice of her. 1, 2, 3.
Gonna use them as washi?
I think I am.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna use my washi for washi.
Okay.
Alright. But I might still use these. Because
Yeah.
I don't want to, because it's sticker paper and I don't want to go to waste.
Nothing ever goes to waste with you.
No, you don't want to waste anything.
Oh, that's that paper tape.
Yeah.
That really papery tape.
Yeah, but it sticks well.
Yeah. So that was our day.
That was our yesterday.
Yeah.
Today is Friday. And I was like, oh my God, we had such a busy week this week. I completely forgot to do the big happy planner. And so that's why you see us doing it now. And we'll get it up once we're done. It's cute. I may just go with just this tape. So, I went to the Dollar Tree and yesterday after the fire, and the lady at the checkout counter, she was, before us there was another lady, and she was to this other customer, she was like, did you find everything you need? Oh, great, blah, 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 blah. Very sweet, very kind to this lady. And then we walk up.
She says $2.
Yeah. And I was all like, hello, how you doing? Thanks for checking me out. I didn't say that, but I was like, wow, that was really rude. And Drea was so mad.
Well, no, because it continued. The rudeness continued. She said, ma'am, take your receipt. Take your receipt.
She wouldn't hand me my receipt.
Because Mom was putting stuff away in her purse, her wallet away in her purse, and she wasn't taking her receipt like she was supposed to, apparently. And the lady was like, ma'am, take your receipt. Ma'am, ma'am, and she said over and over again, take your receipt. She didn't say please once. Not one time did this woman say please.
No hello, how are you?
No welcome to the store, because she welcomed everybody else that came in,
Yeah,
except
while we
for
were
us.
standing there, she was welcoming people to the store.
But she didn't welcome us
Mm-mm.
when we came in. And then when we
she
walked to
didn't.
the cash register, $2, please. Or no, $2. She didn't say please.
No, she didn't say please. She's very mean. And I thought, wow, you know, maybe she's not getting paid enough. Maybe her husband told her he no longer wants to be with her because she has an attitude problem. You know, maybe something horrible happened from the time she checked out that first lady to the time we stepped up, you know.
To the 2 seconds that it took us to step up after that lady left.
Yeah. So maybe that's what happened. I don't know.
But I go, ooh.
Mm-hmm. That's all I heard was, ooh. I was like, yeah, she was rude.
Yeah.
And but, you know, for people like her, you just got to say,
You don't know what they're going through.
well, no, yeah, that, and thank God I'm me.
Yeah.
You know, I thank God that I am me, because if I was her,
I'd be a very unhappy person.
I'd kill myself.
Oh.
No?
No, that's a...
All right, I would just die a little bit.
I'd be a very unhappy person.
I'd be, all right, I'll cut off my hands and chew my fingers.
No.
No? I've been watching too many horror movies.
Yeah. And those are also triggers for people who have problems.
Yeah, that's true. But I wouldn't kill myself. Don't do that, guys. It's not. But, you know, you guys know where I'm going with this. She's got issues, and maybe I'm trying my best not to say it's because I was the only black person in line.
Us.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
But
That's what the vibe we were getting was.
yeah,
Because there was not one other person in the store, in the entire store, that was African American.
right. So that was awful.
Yeah. And that was after the fire.
That was after the fire.
And
So we were already, our nerves are already damaged.
Yeah.
After, you know, the fire. So, God, that turned out gorgeous.
Before that, we went to an appointment of mine, and I had a panic attack.
Yeah.
And then I had to deal with that.
Yeah.
Which is why I went, ooh, because I was so upset.
She was already ready to fight.
Yeah. I was like,
Excuse me.
Are we going to bring it? Because I'll bring it.
Bring it on. That's like that little
Cheerleader movie?
yeah, cheerleader movie.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite movies.
Oh, I forgot to put a strip here. I am really washing this out today. But I love it. I love the colors.
Yeah, it's pretty.
There. That looks so done. Unless I put one here and here.
Okay, no.
No?
No.
No?
No.
Alright. So pretty. I love how this turned out. This is just with scrap paper. This is called the Tattered and Worn by the Paper Studio. And it's scrap paper that's also adhesive paper. It's very thick, like Dre said earlier.
Cardstock thick.
Yeah.
And that's without the backing.
That's without the sticky paper backing, so that's what that looks like. Turned out very pretty. So we got, that kind of weird, huh?
Yeah.
We have our big happy planner. And we have to do our plan with me. And we have our
Grandma has an appointment
Monday. That's right. So Graham.
at 1:30.
Wait a minute. 1:30. And over here we have a notebook plan with me. So NB, PWM, and then our happy planner plan with me. And then we have our Tuesday video. And then we have our Thursday video. So every time we hear like a big truck driving by, we keep thinking it's the fire department again.
Yeah.
Man. So this turned out really pretty. I hope you guys enjoyed our little story time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. We will probably talk more about other stuff on the notebook plan with me and the happy hopper.
On the hopper plan.
Hopper problem. And the happy plan with me. But for right now, this is what we've got. And I hope you guys enjoyed it and got some inspiration. Just don't forget, you have all kinds of resources in your own scrap room where you can make a planner page, the best looking planner page you want.
Without having to buy from stores like Etsy, like me, or
Nambi.
anything.
Well, yeah,
without having to
online,
spend any money.
Yeah, exactly.
Just use what you've got.
Use what you've got, because that's what it's all about, you know, and making it yours.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Have a great one. Bye.
Bye.